When doing this video, I was thinking I was going to get 2 pieces of bread, put it against my face and say, "You're an idiot sandwich." But then I realized there's going to be a lot of idiots that this past weekend and this weekend, because who the freak knows? Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon, going on the box office predictions from, the 27th to the 29th of September and how last weekend did. Okay, this is one I really have to bring up my phone because there are so many different movies that are coming out that I didn't even know about. Like, not even on my radar, not even thinking about it. So I said, oh God, this is about to be a busy ass Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday. So this is not going to go in any specific order, but we have Megalopolis. Of course, everyone knew about that Francis Ford Coppola movie that either some people like or they freaking despise. Of course, there's on-set allegations about sexual harassment, so we'll see what happens there. So that one does come out and is coming to both theaters near me. The next one, The Wild Robot, another one that's going to do, I think, pretty well, but how Transformers 1 did last weekend, I'm spectacle, is that the right word? I don't know. Whatever. I am a little bit intrigued about what the box office is going to be. Like, will it top 25? I don't know. Lee's another one, the Kate Winslet one. That one is going to a theater a little bit farther away from me, but I will be watching it because I've been kind of intrigued about what Lee is and the actual story told. Azrael, Azrael, no idea that it existed, but it's coming to the Regal near me. Not a clue what it's about. I'm going to go in blind. That's another one where it says wide release on Box Office Mojo, and it's at a theater near me. Vindicating Trump. That is also one that is playing at both the theaters near me, so I'll be seeing that as well. Also, what could be happening, I've seen bouncing off my radar, is Bagman. Also, there's more. There's one called Falling Angels. It's a movie poster with like a guy and like a hard hat and a cop, if I'm not mistaken. That can be playing as well. And I think there's actually one more. Oh, there is. It's an Indian movie called, if I'm not mistaken, is it Vedara Part 1? Yeah, Devara Part 1. Devara Part 1. And I'm seeing that Thursday night. So that's what I'm saying. There is so much this weekend that it's about to get bonkers. It is about to get bonkers this weekend. I think I got them all. If I'm not mistaken, I think, like I said, I don't know. Anyway, let's look at what happened last week. And I think the biggest shock was Transformers 1. The performance of that was way below what people were expecting. But anyway, I thought Deadpool and Wolverine was going to be number 5. It was number 5. I was thinking 4.1. It was 3.8. So, decent drop. The Substance was pretty close. The Substance is pretty damn good on Thursday and Friday, but it dropped pretty hard. Number 4 was actually Never Let Go. I was thinking 10 million, only did 4.4, and I did at the last second change that to number 4. So I call that a W on my Gold Derby. Speak No Evil was number 3 with 5.7. I was guessing 5. Pretty decent drop, but nothing spectacular. Beetlejuice, which I thought was going to be number 2, but was actually number 1. I was thinking 26.6 to 25.9, so I was pretty good in that range. But where I failed with the idiot sandwich is Transformers 1. I was thinking 45.5. It only did 24.6. That is abysmally low. I don't know why. I guess I was right in me saying in the last week's video of like who's actually going to watch it. Is it going to be the newer fans, or is it mostly going to be the 80s and 90s kids? And it looks like it was most of the 80s and 90s kids. So there is that. So anyway, when we're talking about all those movies coming out next week, I wrote this down. I think I'm going to stick with it, but I know for a fact Lee won't crack top 5. I know that Azrael won't crack top 5. Vindicating Trump Can that be the sleeper hit? I'm going to say no still. So I'm going to say no for that doing the top 5. Of course, we have Wild Robots. That will hit top 5. Megalopolis. Will that hit top 5? That Indian movie will hit top 5. That faith-based movie will hit top 5. Okay, I'm going to go no with that faith-based movie. So here we go. Number 5, I'm going with Megalopolis with 4 million. I just think people don't know what the fuck this movie is. I think they're going to have they say the Francis Ford Coppola movie, and the people are like, oh, the older crowd might be like, oh, that's interesting. But other than that, I don't see this appealing to anyone. So I think 4 million is safe, but I could be wrong. And this is where I'm going with my number 4, being Devara Part 1 with 6 million. I need a relook of what the numbers for Kalki. What were the Kalki numbers? I mean, here's the question. Is Kalki the same gravitas as this one? I don't know. Why is this number site so slow sometimes? Anyway, I'm going to go 6 million. Then I think the next 3 are kind of easy. Number 3, Transformers 1, 11.1. With Wild Robot, it's dropping hard. Even the people that did see it, I just don't see it. People are saying, well, we'll have elemental numbers. 11.1 in my opinion. Number 2, pretty damn simple. Beetlejuice 13.4. I think it's going to have another like 45-50% drop. It's going to be pretty steady in decline, but it's a huge win for WB. Beetlejuice is a huge freaking win for 13.4. And number 1, the Wild Robot. Okay, here we go. Everyone was thinking Transformers 1 was going to be 45s, low 40s, in that range. Are we thinking the same thing for Wild Robots? I don't know. That's why I'm going 27.7. I'm on the cusp of having it under 25 because I think the last DreamWorks movie that wasn't a sequel was The Bad Guys, and that was below 25 million, if I'm not mistaken. So why do I think the Wild Robot is going to do bonkers numbers? I don't. And so I think 27.7 is a solid guess, but I could see it being under 25 mil, just with what happened last weekend. So yeah, so it's saying it's approaching pretty solid on this saying sure to emerge as their second biggest opening, only behind RRR. Okay, so yeah. So I think it's going to do pretty good. All right, let's do a quick recap. Megalopolis, 4 million. Number 4, Devara Part 1, 6 million. Number 3, Transformers 1, 11.1. Number 2, Beetlejuice 13.4. Number 1, The Wild Robot, 27.7. Chase Glock here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. All things Blue Futontopia. You Blue Futonians, thank you for watching. Have a great down. Watch stay tomorrow, week, from now, month, and a year from now. Every single freaking one of you. We'll see what happens. I'm calling this a freaking crapshoot weekend.